start recording. Okay, fine. So what we will do is we will look at these things. See, these are all we are going to have a lot of fun with this. Okay, we are going to learn maths, but also in a very fun way. Okay, via riddles. So what was our first scenario? Our first scenario was maybe I'll increase the not here. Just 1 second. Yep. Can just 1 second further. This is also not required. Yep. This is better. I hope you can see the my screen. Can you see it? Yeah. All right. Cool. So what we were looking at is a scenario where at an Amazon warehouse there are four different mobile phone makes a lot of devices they have, right? And they print labels on it before delivering. You are all familiar. You must be ordering from Amazon, right? So let us consider that there are four devices. We will call them as ABCD for simply sake, but actually A is Apple, B is Samsung, C is Nokia, and D is OnePlus, right? I think you are familiar with all these phone makers, right? So let us, we will always treat this, Apple as A, Samsung as B, Nokia is C, and OnePlus as D. Okay, so there are these boxes with the phones, and there are also labels. Okay, because they have to put the label on the box and then put it and deliver it, right? So they print it. Some problem is there. Okay, so what has happened is that while affixing the labels, it is all automatic. Okay, some issue has occurred, and two makes have got the labels right. Out of four, two, we don't know which one. Okay, we don't know which one. It could be Apple and Samsung, or it could be Samsung and Nokia, or it could be Nokia and Apple. I don't know, but two of them have got it right. Okay, and two of them have got it wrong. Okay, so there is a confusion, right? And it can be in various ways, right? The confusion can happen in various ways. For example, I've said that it could be Apple and Samsung were correctly labeled while
We
Nokia
need
and
to
OnePlus
take
were wrongly. Hello, hello. Anyone was saying something? Okay, I guess not.
sir,
Or
we
it
need
could
to take in every scenario.
yeah, you're right. So I mean, to answer a question like this, so it could be that now if I ask a question in total, how many such possibilities exist for two correct and two wrong among the
Sir,
options we have got? Okay, among the options that we have got, there are only four phone makers and four labels, and we know that two of them are right, two of them are wrong. Okay, so which one we don't know, but there could be many. It could be like, it could be any of the possibilities. So I have tried to illustrate how to do it like this, right? In a table like this. Say on the top row it is ABCD. There are the actual boxes, and then you have various combinations, 1 2 3 4 5 6. It could be more also, where we put what label was put on what device, and if it is correct, then we make it bold. Then we know that it is true. So for example, in row 1, A and B is correct, so they are making bold, but C and D are interchanged. So actually C has got D, D has got C, right? So this is one possibility, right? It could be A and B are correct. In the second row, there is A and C are correct, but D and B are interchanged, right? And in the third scenario, A and D are correct, C and B are interchanged, right? So like this, if you draw out all the possibilities, how many possibilities can be there that two correct and two wrong? Ramnath is saying there are 6 ways. Anyone else tried it out? Thought about it, tried it out? You can say out, or you can type it on the chat. Okay, Shreyas is also saying there are 6 ways. Anybody thinks less? Anybody thinks more? Okay, Ashish also is saying 6 ways. Arav is also saying six. So looks like six is the right answer. And actually it is right. I mean, in the sense that Srushti is also saying, right? So in fact, all the possibilities we have covered it in this small table, because you know that exactly two have to be right and two are to be wrong, right? So what it could be is that we will start with A. A is correct, and along with A, something else has to be correct. So in first row, we said A along with A, B is correct. In second row, we said A and C is correct. And third row, we said A and D is correct, right? So there are three possibilities. Then we say, okay, maybe A is not the right one. maybe B and something else. Now already B and C, there is one possibility. B and D, there is a possibility. B and A is a possibility, but we have already covered it. So we'll not count it again, right? So when we go to the next stage, that time along with B, there is one case that A could have been correct. We already counted, but B and C or B and D. So now we have got two more possibilities. So 3 plus 2. Okay. Then we go to C. C and B has already been counted, right? Row number 4. And C and A has also already been counted in row number 2. So the only new possibility that remains where C and D are correct and A and B are wrong, right? So three possibilities where A is correct along with one other thing. Two more possibilities, new possibilities where B is correct along with C or D, and then third one is C and D are correct. Okay, after that there is no more possibility, right? So we all got it. There are 6 possibilities. Okay, and this is the way to calculate it. Okay, this is the way to calculate it. Okay, now I ask a second question. Okay, now there are now we say that there are 4 what do you call what is the second scenario? Just one second. Second scenario, there are same 4 things. This time we are told that all 4 of them are incorrectly labeled. Okay, all 4. None of them is correct. Okay, then how many ways there can be? It can be that all 4 are wrong. Now we see different people are saying different ways. Arav is saying 8. Ram is saying 3 ways. Shreyas is saying 18. Vihan is saying 1. Ramnath is saying 3. Sai Pranav is saying 16. Looks like many different views. But how do you get it? Someone is saying 12. Okay. 12. Okay. So what we will do is we will just see how to count it. Okay. How to count it. So I prepared a table. Okay. These kind of scenarios can be solved like this. Okay. You prepare a table. Okay. It is called as a truth table. Okay. What I'm saying is the top row is just telling the which phone boxes, okay, actual boxes. And after that, what is there in the all the other rows is the labels. Okay. Now we know that in case of A, B, C, D, everything is correct. Okay. There is how many are wrong? Wrong count I have given 0 because everybody has got the label correct. So there is nothing wrong. Okay. Then we say A and B is correct. D and C are interchanged. Then how many are wrong? I have put 2 because C is also wrong and D is also wrong, right? So actually we can say A and B are correct. So in fact here, okay. And then here we are saying A and D are correct. So A and D are correct. Okay. And how many, and C and B are interchanged. What happens? Only 2 are correct and 2 are wrong. So like this, we put everything. There are 24 possibilities. Okay. There are 24 possibilities. Okay. Sai Pranav is saying 12. Somebody is saying 12. Arav is also saying 12. Okay. So let us see. But like this, if you count each and every possibility, you list it. Okay. Ramnath still says 3. Okay. Now, and so what is our question I had asked, the scenario I had asked is all 4 of them are wrong, which means the wrong count should be 4, right? So let us see how many of them exist like this. I've just sorted it so that it is easy to read. Okay. Just one second. So see, this is also a wrong combination. Nothing is there. A has got the label B, B has got the label A, C has got the label D, D has got the label C, right? Then B, C, D, A. This is also wrong. So like this, B, D, A, C, that is also wrong because A has got B, B has got D, C has got A, D has got C. So many possibilities. So if we count it all, we say 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. There are 8 ways. Okay. There are only 8 ways. Yeah, 24 is the all the total possibilities combined. Vihan, you are right. 24 is all possibilities, including 0 wrong, 1 wrong, 2 wrong, 3 wrong, 4 wrong. Okay, everything if you put it, then it is 24. Okay, but if you just count how many ways?
Sir, there are 9 ways.
There are 9 ways. Okay, let me see. Maybe I have got it wrong. I have not counted. Okay, just let me see what it is. Yeah. Yeah, there is one more. You are right. So there are 9 ways, right? So there are 9 ways. You put it
Yeah.
down and you will be able to see it. Okay, there are only 9 ways when all 4 of them are exactly wrong. Okay, in any other combination, it could be 3 wrong, it could be 2 wrong, it could be whatever it is. Okay, there are 9 ways.
Third scenario, all you cannot do one.
Third scenario we are going to discuss. Wait, okay, but you got, everyone got how to do this. How to do this? You just put out all the possibilities, okay, and then you count, and whatever is the question, okay, then you say, because see there are so many wrong counts are so many, but you are interested only in how many are 4 of them are wrong, right? You got it? 4 of them are wrong, so I'm going to ignore this, I'm going to ignore this, everything where 0 wrong, 2 wrong, 3 wrong, I'm going to ignore, and I'm going to only count the ones where 4 of them are wrong. That happens to be 9 possibilities. Okay, just count it, you will be able to see it. You can also put this table and you will see it. Okay, there are 9 ways. Okay, fine. Now, so far so good. How many ways this can happen? This can happen in 9 ways. Okay, now the third scenario. Okay, now you are told that in the same warehouse 3 of them have got the labels correct. Okay, 3 of them have got it correct. Okay, now okay, Arav, Shreyas, okay. So how many ways can one of them be labeled wrong? Okay, I think you're all very, very smart people, very, very smart kids. Okay, so this was a trick question. I wanted to make it just to see how you think. And can you explain why it is 0 ways?
Sir, sir, because three, if there three will be correct, then one it can't be wrong.
Absolutely right. Okay, because see, you have got only 4 labels. Okay, you don't have like 10 labels to give. Okay, you don't have like extra some LG or some Huawei or those extra labels you don't have. You have only 4 labels for the 4 phone makers that you have got. If 3 of them you put it correctly, the last one also necessarily has to be correct. There is nothing, you cannot put it wrong, right? Everyone got it? Yeah. So this is now this answer to give, you don't have to create the table. See, if I asked you 2 of them correct, 3 of them correct, whatever it is, 2 of them wrong, 3 of them wrong, then you have to calculate like this by putting a table. But if I ask the third scenario directly, actually you can give the answer without even counting anything, right? Just by logic, right? So this is the logic at work. Okay, so always, anytime, whenever a puzzle is there or any riddle is there or any problem, right, just think about it before you go to do the hard work of solving it. Maybe the answer is very simple, that it is not possible. Okay, or whatever it is, or there is only one possibility, or whatever it is. So like this you can get a insight like this. Okay, anyone has any doubts in this? Any doubts?
No, sir.
Okay, let me see what is there. Okay, so if all you
No,
all
sir.
got it, right? If you all got it, then it is very good. It is a very good beginning. Okay, let me just check if there is anybody on the WhatsApp is saying anything. No, I think it is okay. Fine. All right. So now we are going to explore, but what you learned, right? What you learned, this is called as truth table. Okay. And this is taught in engineering also. Okay. So you are getting a good sense of it early on. Okay. So this is there in all computer logic. Okay. In all computer programming, this is the basis of it. Okay. Truth tables. Okay. I'm not going to go deep into it.
Say something.
Sorry.
I want to say something.
Yeah. Go ahead.
That in computer language you only understand 1 and 0.
Sorry. Computer language, you are saying?
Computer language you only understand 1 and 0.
Yeah, you are right. Absolutely. And we are going to slowly, in the maybe third week or so, we are going to go into it and slightly understand it. Okay. So, but good that you know. I think many of you may already know in the things, but that is called as binary logic. Okay. Binary means by means two, right? Binary means two, because there are only two symbols, 0 and 1. And what is there in our decimal system is that there are 10 symbols. So that is why it is called as decimal. Deci means 10 in Greek or Latin. okay, and 10 symbols. And you
Only
know what
one
are the
and two, they understand.
right, right. So don't worry. So I think that is there. Yeah, Ashish, you have raised a hand. Go ahead.
Sorry, sir, by mistake I raised my hand.
Okay, no problem. No problem. So now see this technique of putting like this, right, and creating a table is something you can use for many different problems, not just this problem, many different problems where there are different possibilities, right? You might have come across many riddles like this. So they can be a lot of very puzzling riddles can be solved by putting a table like this, okay? And as long as the possibilities are not too much, maybe there are 4 or 5 or 7 things, right? Mostly 7 things will result in 7 into 6 something. It will be resulting into some maybe 50, 60, maybe 100 rows, but not more than that. It is possible to still count it, okay? So there are many puzzles, so you should understand this technique, okay, and use it when it is appropriate. So when there are many problems that get solved like this, you just put out all the possibilities, okay? So the possibilities here were 24. In other problems it can be more or less. And what is the condition? You put the evaluation of the condition, okay? Now each scenario what we talked about is a different condition here, okay? First scenario, what was the first scenario? I wanted 2 correct and 2 wrong. So 2 wrong, right? 2 wrong. Remember, 2 had to be wrong. In third scenario, 4 of them had to be, all 4 of them had to be wrong. Okay. So like this, there are, each scenario is different. Now what you do is, you just put the condition and count it. So now if you are interested in 2 wrong, you count the rows for which the score is 2. Okay. If you are interested in 4 wrong, then you count the rows for which the count is 4. Okay. So like this you can do it. Okay. So in this case, what you can see is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There are 6 ways in which 2 of them are wrong. Okay. There are 8 ways in which 3 of them are wrong. Okay. Okay. So this is the way that you can use it. And why it is called as a truth table is that you just look at the table and you count the rows which are true from your perspective, because from in the second scenario only these rows are true because this is what you are interested in. 4 wrong, everything else is false for you, okay, because you are ignoring it. Okay, so that is why it is called as a truth table. Okay, it's a very powerful technique in logic and you can use it in many different puzzles. Maybe later on I will send some 1 or 2 more puzzles which can be solved using this technique, okay, if you apply it. All right, fine. Any questions? If no questions, then I will go
No,
to
sir.
yeah, I will go to the next one. Okay, and the next one was perplexing paths. Okay, perplexing paths. Let us go through the puzzle just once. Yes, I am recording it. Yes, Madhura, I know you joined a bit late, but don't worry, I have recorded it. Okay. So perplexing paths is a very simple puzzle, but can get complicated to calculate. Okay. So what is the thing? Suzanne has a problem. She walks to the school every day and she keeps bumping into Stinky. Okay. And Stinky says, I want to walk with you to school. And Suzanne is not interested. She said, no, don't go away. But because every day he keeps bumping, then she says, okay, here is what I will do. Every day I will take a different path to go to school, slightly different path, not completely different. Right now, from in Bangalore, my school is there. Now I will reasonably take the path which is the shortest, but I will not go to, say, from my house to 2 kilometers away and then come back, etc. In the same direction of the school, but maybe I have junctions. I have 2 roads. I can go right, I can go left, and after that I can go again right and left. So I can choose different possibilities every day. Okay, so this is what she thinks. Okay, and I have given a sample layout. Okay, so left side is her home. See, left side, this is her home. Okay, the tiny one on the left side is the one, and the right side in the picture, the one with the flag, is the school. So can you see this? And there are rectangles in between. These are the roads. Let us say, like in many countries, many cities, they have these main and cross roads properly laid out, right? Like in Bangalore also, there is main roads and crossroads at perpendicular angles. In Panji also, I know in Panji, Goa, if somebody is there from Panji, you'll be able to see it. There are crossroads like this, right? And you can always you can take a right at this block, or you can go one block further and take a right, or you can go 3 blocks and then take a right. And effectively, you can always reach, by small changes, you can always reach the destination. Okay. So this is the thing. So this grid, right? These rectangles, two rectangles are the ways that Susan walks to the school. And see, in first scenario, she walks straight for two squares, 2 blocks. She straight. Then she takes a right and walks for 2 blocks, and then again she goes straight, turns left, and again goes 2 blocks to the school. Okay, this is where she can reach it. Or in the third picture here, what I've got is from the house, instead of going to the left, she takes the right, goes 1 block, then she turns left and walks 3 blocks. Then again she turns right 1 block, and then she turns left 1 block, and again she reaches the school in the same time. It is just with a different route, right? Possible, right? All of you understand this? At every junction, you can take a right or a left, or sometimes if there is a straight path available, it is up to you, right? So this way she goes it. Now she says, now Susan is thinking, okay, how many different ways are there? This is my layout. This is my home. This is my school. How many different ways I can walk? Is there a way that I can calculate? It's going to be tough, right? I mean, so many possibilities. So many possibilities. Each time you can take right, left, how to keep track of it, how to do this, etc. Anybody tried doing this? Tried doing this with a pencil and paper? Let me know on the chat. 6 ways. Okay, Ramnath is saying. But Ramnath, did you do it? Did you do it properly on the paper? Because you might have missed something. Or how did you do it? Just looking at it, even I will not be able to do it. Okay, just looking at it without I put a pen and paper or pencil and paper. 13. Shreyas is saying 13. Shreyas, did you put it and calculate?
Yes, sir.
Okay, and you are convinced that it is 13?
Yes, sir.
Okay, very good. Anybody else? Srushti, did you try? Or Madhura? Ashish, 13 ways. Oh, good. 13. Ashish, you have also tried on paper, Ashish?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Okay, good. And was it easy? Was it tough to do it?
No, sir, it was normal.
It was normal only, right? Okay,
Yes.
all right. Anybody else? Right? Okay, so fine. And I think, you got the answer right. I think there are 13 ways to do it. Okay, but how did you do it? There is a particular way that Susan thought of. Okay, initially she was saying that she was thinking of putting a lot of all the possibilities, exactly charting it out, and maybe with different color pencils, etc., so that she does not get confused, etc. Okay, but then she thought of a different formula which seemed to work. Okay, and we are going to discuss that formula. Okay, what she says is, see, I'm going to start from my home on the left side. I will put a 1 on the corner where I live, because I have just one way to start, right? There is only one place that you could start. Fine. Then I shall put a 1 at each corner that is 1 block away, and I can directly reach it, because she could have gone to the left or she could have gone to the right. But after reaching the next block, the next point where there are more roads, she could have reached both of these places only in one way, right? There is only one way that she could have reached it. Okay, so she has put one there. Okay, now the next block where she is putting, right, this, see here the 2 arrows are there. Now she is going to put a 2 there at the corner. At that corner block, she is going to put a number 2. And why? Because she could have come there from the left side, or she could have come from the right side. So she could have arrived at that point in 2 different ways. Okay, how did she get it to? She just sums up the corners from which she reaches here. Okay, so reaches So she reaches the number 2 from the left side or from the top side. The top side corner she has already put number 1. The left side corner she has put number 1. So she adds up these two and puts the number 2 here. Okay. She puts the number 2 here. And
So
she
which
follows
two
the,
corners will she add up?
sorry.
Which two corners is added up? The right and left.
See, I will mark out maybe. I will put out so that it is. Yeah. So this one first. See this one. Can you see this? Right.
Shivaji, sorry, Kaustubh here.
Yeah.
Actually, Vihan slept.
Okay. Okay. No problem. No problem. I think.
Okay, so I'll let him know. Okay,
Yeah, yeah.
actually.
Sure. Sure. No problem.
All right. Thank you.
Yeah,
Thank you.
See, I will tell you which one I meant.
Sir,
So-
can you explain again?
Yeah, I'm going to explain. This is 1 and this is the other corner is this, right? Or if I take it here, I will put it here, this one, and I will put it here, right? These are the two corners from which she could have reached the other one, which is number. See, this I will put it in a different color. In orange I'll put it. Okay. So see, we are trying to calculate how many ways that she can reach the orange corner here or red corner. So what she will do is the previous two corners from which she could have reached here. Okay, she is going to sum the values that are there. So there were 1 and 1 there. So she's going to add it and put it as 2. Okay. Now you might ask, oh, why not from the front also she could have reached, but she's never going to go front and back. Okay, she's not going to take extra route to go to the school. That is a very important part of this problem. Okay, so you are always going to go towards the school, not away from the school. So it is not that you will come all the way to the close to the school and just because you want to change the path, so now you will go back and then take something. No, you will always be walking towards the school. Okay, not away from the school any point, and you will not retrace your path. You will not go back on whatever. Okay, that is a key condition, right? And that is natural, right? You will always want to go towards the school in this problem, right? So now just as you have got number 2 here, which got how it 2 came because 1 plus 2. Okay, now let us go to the next one. Let us go put the what we want to calculate here. Now this junction she could have reached here only from the left side. Okay, she could not have reached from anywhere. So she's just taking forward the 1 which is there. So 1 is becoming 1 here. But when you come to this corner here, now she could have reached from the left, which has got a value 2, and she could have reached from the top, which has got a value 1. So how much she puts it? She puts it the value 3 there. Okay, she puts the value 2 plus 1 equal to 3. Got it? Because there are 3 ways that she could have reached it. Okay, you will be able to see that this number always matches up to the correct value. Okay, now if you continue the thing here, how much will you get the value here? If I put the corner here, how many, what will be the number
4.
there? 1? How much?
1.
1, only 1, because there is
1.
no other way, right? She could not have come there by any other way. So only from the left side she could have come. She is not retracing the path. She is not going away from the school anytime. So here also the value will be 1. Okay. Now if the value is 1 here, what will be the value here?
So 4.
Correct. 3 plus 1 equal to 4. Absolutely. Okay. Now, did you calculate? Sorry. So just 1 second. Yeah. How the value came 2 here, you know, because there was only one way she could have reached it here from the top, and that already had the value 2. So that value 2 came here down to 2 also, same way. Okay, you got it? If you come to this, how did the value 5 come?
As for the 3 on
3 plus
top, plus
2.
the 2 on the left.
Correct. 3 plus 2 became 5. Okay. Now, if this is 5, this is 5, and this you said is 4, because 1 on the top and 3 on the left. Remember these two values, 5 here and
Sir,
4.
I have to go back.
Okay, fine. If 5 and 4 were there, then how much will the value be here?
9. So that one
9.
becomes 9. And
That
at the
one
one at the top right, it becomes 4. And the one at the very corner becomes 13.
Correct. So this becomes 4 again, because here it is 4 and there is only one way to go there. So this becomes 4, and this becomes because the previous one is 9 and the top is 4. Now this becomes 9 plus 4 equal to 13. Now even if you were to calculate it by putting different colors every time, etc., you will get this value 13. But remember how you got it? Just by simple addition, right? Simple addition, nothing complicated, right? Okay.
Sir, but we should not take.
I could not hear you. What were you saying? Or you can type your question on the chat.
Sir, the corner.
No, your voice is breaking, so I'm not able to get it. So maybe you type it on the chat. Okay, fine. See, what we are going to do is, now we are going to continue this study, okay, for another 15-20 minutes. Okay, in the 13, one should take 9 and 4. Yeah, you are right, Pranav. You are right. Because at this corner, final left will be 9 and top will be 4. Okay, so that's how it will become 13. Okay, so we are going to study this. This is a very powerful technique. Okay, this is a very powerful technique. This is actually comes in a something called as graph theory. Okay, this is very important in computers, in networks, social networks, in all the things that we do. Okay, Facebook also uses this. Shouldn't we take the corner 1? No. See, I'll tell you. Maybe I will just. How much will be the value here, Pranav, at the place where it is there? How much? How much? 1. Correct. Now, if I slide it down here, how much will be the value? 4. Correct. Now here, how much will be the value? 9. Correct. Absolutely right. Now here is 4, you said. Here, how much will be there? No, here it is 4 will continue, right? You can continue only from 4. See, already, see, there is a connectivity here, right, between these. So here it is 4. So obviously it cannot become 1 after this. It can only increase, right? It is not 1 there.
Sir, is it 5?
Okay. It is carried forward. So whatever is there from 4, it will become 4 here. And then this will become 13. Okay, Pranav, just remember. See here also, for example, there was 2 at the top. So 2 float down to the thing, because whatever is there, it is not that you don't start always with 0. You say whatever is the value on left side or on top or whatever are the previous 2 corners, I will add them up. So while coming here, when you came here, there is only one way you could have come from the previous corner, and that previous corner had a value of 4. So that will continue to be 4 here. Okay, you got it? Okay, don't worry. We are going to discuss this more in detail. Okay, this is how you came, and why we ended here, because this is where the school is, right? School is here. See, school is at this corner, the school is there. So we ended it there. Okay, fine. Now what we are going to do is, I am going to now reopen the class. I will take a 2-minute break. I'll get some water or something, and then I'm going to reopen the bridge. Okay, so please join in 2 minutes. You can also take a small bio break and come back, or take some water or whatever it is. Okay, I'm going to stop recording.